Rio de Janeiro is not only home for the turbulence of Carnival, but also the food of Claude Troisgros, he of the famed Troisgros family of France. Years ago, they rocked the food world with nouvelle cuisine, a term that has become senseless today, but the Troisgros approach has influenced chefs around the world. Chef Claude exudes his roots with Daurade Acacia and eggplant confit.
So this dish is called Daurade Acacia. Daurade is the name in French of a very beautiful fish called red snapper. And you have some very nice ones in United States. It's done with a sweet and sour tomato sauce and a sweet and sour fried eggplant. And the red snapper is pan-fried, but is breaded. It's breaded with some very small cube of bread, and they get very, very, very crispy when you fry them.
Chopped onion and garlic start the tomato sauce.
Just push it to get out all the acidity of the onions and the garlic, and add the tomato. I'm going to leave that cooking. Slowly, but slowly, not too slowly. To reduce the tomato, take out all the water of the tomato. It takes approximately like 15 to 20 minutes. I add on this tomato a little spoon of tomato paste and some herbs like thyme and bay leaves, a little bit salt and fresh white peppercorn. It's very important to use a fresh peppercorn and not to use this pepper already down, you know, it's very bad. For all the spice inclusively, it's very bad. Always use fresh spice.
An important element in this dish is described as stock. Actually, it's a mixture of balsamic vinegar, honey, crushed white peppercorns, ginger, thyme, bay leaf, rosemary, and garlic. It's brought to a boil, then simmered for 5 minutes, strained, and will be subsequently used in 2 steps of the recipe. The chef recommends that the stock be made a day ahead.
And I'm going to make the third thing is the eggplant confit. So you need a very beautiful eggplant, big one. I'm going to slice it in a nice, like half centimeter of slice of eggplant. Not too small, not too big. And I'm going to fry this eggplant in olive oil. You know that eggplant takes a lot of olive oil.
The eggplant is sauteed in hot olive oil.
And I'm going to turn, you see I get brown. I turn the eggplant and cook the other side. Now it's very, you see when you turn it, all the oil, the olive oil it was inside the eggplant is getting out. So I'm going to take out of the pan the olive oil. Take out as much as you can. And I'm going to make what I call the déglacé. I take a little bit of the stock and put in the eggplant. That I call the déglacé. Just a boil, and we keep that for 24 hours inside the stalks. Inside, you see it look like a caramel. Okay, and so I'm going to prepare the fish. That's a nice snapper we take out the bones, take out the skin, and I'm going to season it with salt and pepper on the two sides. And I'm going to, bread it. Just on one side, on the side of the inside of the fish. So I pass it first in flour. Take out the flour. In eggs. And in the bread. You see the bread is in cubes, small cubes. It's white bread, huh? Normal white bread you can buy in supermarket. You cut it in cubes like one day before, get a little bit harder. Huh? Okay. A little bit here. The second one, flour. Take out the flour, eggs, and bread. Then when it's going to cook, this bread is going to be very, very crisp. It's not like when you use the flour bread. Huh? The sauce, the tomato is reduced. I'm going to put also a little bit, like 1 ladle of the stock inside the sauce.
This is the vinegar and honey stock.
Give a little bit a boil. Take out the herbs. And I'm going to beat this sauce in the mixer.
The tomato mixture is blended and held until service. The snapper fillet will be sauteed in clarified butter.
Okay, now you have to be very careful to don't be too hot or too cold. And put the fish on the side of the bread to fry it. And I'm going to prepare the plates. Where are my plates? You see it's very quick. I'm going to turn the fish and finish the cooking slowly on the other side. Okay, now we finish the plate. We put the tomato sauce on the bottom. In the middle, don't put too much salt because it's a very strong sauce. Look like 4 or 5 eggplants. That's very, very good. Okay, I put the fish on the top of that. Very crispy fish. I finish it with some herbs to just like bay leaves, just to give a nice green color. And just a nice spoon of olive oil. This one, it's a green olive oil. It's not made with basil, it's made with watercress. We beat watercress and olive oil together in the mixer. You don't taste nothing, you just taste olive oil, but you get a very beautiful color. And that's the Daurade Acacia.